Good morning, my lovers. Right, I'm back out on this doing this posh house. I showed my geophysics to an expert, and because I thought I could see something square in the back garden on the geophysics, and I showed it to an expert, and he reckons it's an outside toilet. But I would have thought in a house as grand as this one, there it is, that he would have had a guardrobe, you know, one of those outside toilets, but inside it's sort of you poo down a chute, you know, because it's quite an old house, built in the late 17th century on the foundations of a 15th century house. So I'm hoping to find 15th century buildings or something in the garden. And then I've yet to ask him, but I think he'll agree, to just metal detect some of the borders, and if I can wangle it, I might be able to get away with doing some in the lawn as well, if I tidy up after myself. Right, I'm set up ready to go. I got me probes that calibrate it. They're all ready, and I'm all set up. That's 23 meters by 6. All ready. These things haven't got to be perfect. They're like a guide to knowing where you're going to go. I've got the machine just here. Better turn it on. Fully charged. Checking space on SD card. Woo! Bit posh. Come on. It's checking for a while. Right, this could go on for a while. I'll come back to you when it's worked. Line mode, grid mode. This is grid number 1. Yep. Settings. Now it's now is that way or is it that way? I keep forgetting. I think it's that way. So that's 6. So we'll reduce this right down to 6 meters. It's going to go. If I keep my finger on it, it goes a bit quicker. Oh, 6. There we go. 6. Enter. Now we want this 123. Yeah, that's right. And we're going to do meter ones yet. Not going to bother with half meter ones, it takes too long, and I've got a big area to do. Insert probes into the ground. Yep, they're inserted. Enter. Hold on, I've not plugged it in. I got to plug it in. Right, where's it to? It's over here. Whoops. Right, let's plug it in. Let's undo this one. I'm going to put that one on, stop it pulling, don't want to rip these wires out. Is that it? Fair enough. And plug these in. Whoop. Right. Right, enter grid. Starting, yeah, it's started. And I got to pick it up and plonk it in. There we go. 1 meter says there. And it's registering at 42.8 ohms because it's near a bush and the roots affect the meter. And I'll get back to you when I've finished. Oh, I got the last one a bit wrong, my lovers. The setup, I mean. Yeah, enter. Yeah, grid 2. That's 23 metres long by, hold on, I have to count again. Let me think now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. See these red marks? Took me ages wrapping tape around the tape around the tape. Oh, right. What was it? 12. Oh. Yeah, it was 12. So 23 metres is that direction, that way, and the short distance is that direction. So it's X is that way. So I've got to go up to 12. There we go. Enter. Yeah, meter. Yeah, not doing half meters today. Enter grid. Right, so that's one. So I go into the next one and in. That's it. Off and running. Oh, look at this, my lovers. It's a nice sundial. And it's put on a millstone, look. Do you know what this stone's called? This stone's called conglomerate because of the little bits in it. And over here is its other half. Very small millstone. Oh, look at these pillars. Now, somewhere near here, there is supposed to be a Roman villa. These could have come from a Roman villa because they're a bit manky on one side. And I'll show you something. Look at all those things for putting your hay on. Saddle stones, is it? I'll show you something that's really super cool. Look, somebody's graffitied on the door frame. Circa 1777. Imagine having that on your door. That's really old. And down here, got to take these tapes in. Now, during the English Civil War, depending on who you supported, I can't remember which is which, but you see those balls up there. Now, it's either balls for supporting the king, or is it balls for supporting the parliamentarians? And depending on what you had on your gateposts in the mid-1600s, would tell a visiting parliamentarians who you supported or not. But just by having those balls and those things on the top of your gatepost. It's a lovely house. And tomorrow I'm going to come back here and detect it with my metal detector. All these borders. So that should be great. Be nice to find a period coin for the house. Lovely. Cheers! Right, here we go, my lovers. This is it. This is all of the plots that I've done over the past 2 days. Now, obviously here, looks like there might have been a pond. I didn't do the middle bit there, because that was where my probes were. But you can see where the hedge line was, going down here. And then you can see something going through. But interestingly, there's this horizontal line that goes across that one, goes through that garden, seems to continues through there and on down through, like
I don't know, a boundary or something. And this is what this archaeologist chap, who I know, thinks might be an outside toilet. It's a bit sort of, it looks square there, look. Big toilet. So yes, I think there's stuff going on there. That could be a big pond. So yeah, there's definitely stuff going on. Look. This is the front door there, look. And it goes down here and then it hits that. It's either like something going on there. Maybe a pond with a bridge over the top or something like that. And then you've got this bit coming through there. Whatever that is. Interesting. Right, so as I was saying, tomorrow I will be going back out there and I'll be metal detecting all the borders, all these borders along here and the borders around there, and lots of places to see if I can find some juicy coins for you. Cheers!